masunuri ni nanay, iya mga kaganak, siya nga nagkabutiya in 103 years. And nasa rin na Ephesians chapter 6, verses 1 to 3, Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Honor your father and mother, which is the first commandment with a promise, so that it may go well with you, and that you may enjoy long life on earth. Ang nakabuti nanay ay 90 years old, inlaksihan ng nanay na dapat niya umutok para makaabot in 100 years na makakarawat din 100,000 pesos sa ng gobyerno para na pagmaramdunas sa pagpurugto. Later on, ay barawanan na nagsiring iya sangkay. Na-excited kami na magpurugto na maumabot iya in 100 years para makakarawat iya 100,000 ng pagmamaramdunan ng iya mga anak. Dapat dirigod maglaksi o mag-joke talagas kaya siniseryoso. Ang pagkakarawan niya ng Marta, nagsiring niya na gusto niya umuli ang malangkayan. Kaya bangin ko niya tulisod at taklopan. Nagkakasiring siguro niya ang milyones sa niya nakarawan. Ginpagyanan ko niya kung anong niya plan na niya Marta. Nasiring niya na mapalitin baka, baboy, ano. Nakakasiring na mapatakusa o pira-kapiraso ng baboy o baka o manok. Kaya takusa na kung kakilo. Ang paborito ng hymn ni nanay, great is thy faithfulness. Nagkikanta na kanina, siya naman ang paborito ng hymn ng family. In fact, during the Zoom celebration and the 100 years, nag-effort kami magkanta as a family via Zoom. Recorded, so pakuhin niya ito. Salamat kanta na mix ng mga background buhay na basis. I think, yes, which is great, is thy faithfulness, is really very meaningful for us because of God's faithfulness in our lives, sa mga family na. Ang amang tatay namatay due to cancer more than 40 years ago. 40 years old niya. At that time, ni ate na ni Kuya, ang youngest. So, ang eldest si Ate Lili, 10 years older na ako. At that time, less than 10 years sila natanan. Di ako naman ang magkakapala niya ni nanay. Magkuri lang, kinabuhay na pinahamang nakatupa kami ang Mindanao. Ay nung rumak na may panahon na kulang na ng pagkaon, kausapin pamamatay ang Miriam kay nahiluan ng bilanghoy ka siguro na may hanap na buhay ka tupa ng harvest, naging poisonous toxic. Kung may pagkaon, usama kapinggan para ang ay Ate Miriam at pinili na nilalay. At that time ni Ate Kuya at ni Ate Lili karakter ng pangkarugan para hirapan mag-eskwela at high school. Kaya ang lugar, until grade 4 man lang, Barrio. Harga panahon ng pagkaon ng Mindanao mais. Ang doktor ng tawag na may mais. So, dati yan ito, maggaragasa. Diri humay. Mopay lang kung may datang surat ng law-law, ng Turiko, o nakilala pa kami Turiko, large. So, marasa rin papasto na mais. Mais na binili ha, galing na social na lang na aray, bono na ka. Nasa rin, usama na kami ka, na among pagkaon, siyempre, pat kami. Nasa rin nanay, sige, karoon lang ka mo, makaroon na may tura. Siyempre, kanang kaloy ka nanay, wala na ubus ang pagkaon para yung magkakaon. Ang elementary pala kami ng Mindanao, ang eskwela ng Iharayuwi. Babagtas na may dako na salog na nagtatabo. So may dako na oral, nagbabaha. Di kami nakakaulit danay. Katulog na lang kami dito sa eskwelahan. Pero danay, nagtatry kami pag nakaulit. Tapos ang last niya pagtabugan sa salog at hinanay na ulat kabila, no? Siyempre nababara, pero alam lang, nagiging ng puho niya. Siyempre yan, medyo kirang oras na ulat para mag-subside ang baha. May mga bukan ng tao na napuligawan pag nilang natabo. Nakakauligyan kami natin. We thank God for enabling Nanay to bear and provide for our needs and raising us up in the godly way. She took us to church every Sunday, kaya man ang pastora ng simbahan. Di ka pwede hindi mag-absent. Ngayon kada aga, nagpupukaw kami sa iyo pa para mag-family devotion. Hindi ka nagmamata, agad ka naman mata niya na pag-pick. Likukukot para may pagkata. Para mag-bumuhan, para mag-enjoy ng devotion. As a Bible school graduate, Nanay served as a pastor or pastora in churches sa Mindanao and in Leyte and Samar, both in UCCP and Church of the Nazarene. So, sigurado niya duha na niya serbihan. Kita siguro tiga-tiga niya, no? Niya ang tiga-tiga, pero bago faithful in Nanay. Serbihan niya ang mga churches niya na-assign na niya. We also thank God for the relatives and other people who helped us when we were in Mindanao. And here in Balangkayan, after Nanay decided to evacuate us here, when the peace and order situation in Mindanao became critical. But of course, it was not easy for us, especially now mga kabuntuan. We have to work while studying so that we could rise from poverty. We thank God for Adelene, the sister, who was very helpful and supportive to us, especially when we were studying in Tacloban City. Nanay was very prayerful. We know she prayed for us every day, and by God's grace, He provided us with opportunities. God provided us with opportunities to study, graduate, and get good jobs, because this is a blessing from God. And God has blessed us in wonderful ways we did not expect. We believe Nanay is now with the Lord and has been welcomed with the words, "Well done, good and faithful servant."
On behalf of the entire Gallardo family, I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to those who have been channels of the Lord's blessings to us, especially to Inay. Salamat haniyo pagkainhin, yan ang funeral service ni Inay. Nganhan mga nagbisita habalay the past few days for her. Thank you to those who travel far and wide to be here with us. Despite the sorrowful time, it is indeed a celebration of the life of a faithful servant of the Lord's. Thank you for your heartfelt sympathies, your support in whatever means, and for your time. Thank you to all the pastors at UCCP and Church of the Nazarene, both in Tacloban and Balangkayan. Nganhan mga choir, kan Johan na all around, Auntie Eunice, salamat ang pag-coordinate kan na pastoral na. Salamat nga tuhin pamilya ni Itay Pulhim, han iyong paghatag ang lote, nga lulubungan ni Inay Pumina. To the 5 children of Inay, Auntie Nene, Uncle Wed, Auntie Miriam, Auntie Beth, Tatay, a part of Inay will always live on through you. I see Inay's generosity in Auntie Nene, her servant leadership in Uncle Web, her resilience in Auntie Miriam, her compassion in Auntie Beth, and her perseverance in Tatay. But above all, I see her bold and unwavering faith in all of you. And that is, without a doubt, Inay's most important legacy. Auntie Nene, even at a young age, you stood as a stronghold for the family. You and Uncle Rick never failed to open your home, hearts, and even pockets whenever anyone in the family needed it. You made sure Inay was comfortable and well taken care of until her very last breath. Even in preparing and coordinating all her funeral service, you took charge of it all. Thank you. Most importantly, we praise and thank God for the abundant blessings He gave to Inay. Inay loved stories, yet her life story is one we love most because it's filled with God's grace, faithfulness, and provision. The fear of the Lord adds life to life, and we see that in the 103 years that Inay lived. Inay is now home in more ways than one. I pray that as Inay lived a life that pointed to Christ, may the same be said about ourselves and in the generations to come.